Being a fully blown programming language, Nix can be both a blessing and a curse. Because yes, it can be incredibly powerful, but at the same time, infinite recursion errors and complex function chains can be difficult to debug and compose. And that's why in this video, we will talk about the Nix REPL, an easy-to-use interactive command line that every Nix user should undoubtedly know about. It is built right into the Nix binary itself, meaning using it is as simple as running Nix REPL, where just like in any other REPL, you can immediately begin experimenting with the language. And being a convenience tool, it packs around 20 special commands, all designed to help you move fast and break things, so you don't have to do it in your actual real Nix code. The first one, of course, being the expression evaluation command we saw earlier. It does nothing more than evaluate the expression and print the result. However, what you will soon notice is that with more complex nested sets and arrays, the result will always be printed in this incomplete format, which looks wrong, but makes perfect sense for a lazily evaluated language like Nix that does not know the result of any expressions until we explicitly access them. And that's why for convenience, the REPL includes a :p or print command, which lets us recursively evaluate and print any complex expressions. But that was just the beginning, because the real killer feature of the REPL is the mutable variable scope, which yes, allows us to create and edit variables on the fly, unlike in regular Nix code. To create or update a variable, we use the variable binding command, and afterwards, we can of course print it, or use it in other expressions, making it easy to create reusable test data, functions, or derivations. And to inspect the scope, we can always use the :env command, where aside from your declared variables, you will also find all the built-ins that are also accessible from the scope by default. Now the next command you want to know about is :a or add, which simply takes each attribute from a set and adds them to the scope as variables. Doesn't seem way too useful at first, however it does help us understand the next two commands, which are where the REPL begins to truly shine. Both of them do the same thing :a does, but the first one, :l, operates on a file, adding each set attribute from a file to the scope, and the second one, :lf, operates on a flake, adding your flake's inputs, outputs, and some metadata to the scope. Not only allowing us to load your own files and flakes, which we will return to in a moment, but also load Nix packages, both the impure angle bracket way and the modern flake way. This of course means we can get direct access to all the derivations and functions Nix packages has to offer, allowing us to try out and compose functions using actual Nix packages code. And if you ever need help with any of these functions, you can always consult the convenient :doc command, which brings up any loaded attributes documentation, usually including a description, function signature, some examples, and its definition location. We can then even open that definition right away using the :e or edit command, which in this case brings up a Nix packages strings.nix file where the toCamelCase function was defined. It is also where we can find the documentation we saw earlier. And this of course doesn't only apply to functions, because you can always open packages or any other attributes the exact same way. And now returning to loading your own flakes, this is also a feature you'll likely use a lot. You can load flakes locally with paths, online from GitHub URLs, or basically with any URL syntax that can be supplied to normal Nix commands. And after you do, you can immediately inspect any of your flakes packages, shells, and even NixOS configurations. And since Nix is lazily evaluated, the configurations don't even have to be fully working, because here you choose what to evaluate. Just cherry pick any of your options and check the result without having to rebuild or evaluate the entire configuration. This allows us to work even with semi-broken or in-progress configurations, gradually composing new expressions using loaded options in real time. And as for packages and shells, they can be built and activated right in the REPL with the :b command for build and :sh command for shell respectively. And now for some bonus tips. Firstly, to really elevate your Nix REPL experience, you should check out the NixOS rebuild REPL command, which allows you to quickly load your NixOS configuration and everything related to it in the REPL, giving you quick access to your config, your packages, your flake inputs and outputs, all with one command. It works both with regular and flake configurations, basically saving you some time running all the loading commands. Additionally, this allows you to quickly refresh all of that with the :r command, enabling you to iterate on your NixOS configuration much faster. And secondly, a really useful REPL adjacent project you should know about is called Nix Inspect. It allows you to inspect any Nix expression with a ranger/lf kind of interface, except instead of browsing files and directories, here you'll be browsing attributes and sets, allowing us to, for example, load your entire Nix flake and quickly inspect all of the outputs in seconds. And now, I'd like to thank all the amazing people that support the channel and keep it going. In the light of recent events, there is way more people I want to thank than usual. Huge thanks for absolutely insane amount of support, both in donations and kind words or advice. I am infinitely grateful to everyone who reached out. I wanted to make a dedicated video, but ended up scrapping two already. But today's New Year, so instead, I just wanted to wish you all an amazing year ahead. I myself hope to get back into some more frequent upload schedule. So as usual, don't forget to check out our Discord server, leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed this video, or subscribe if you are feeling extra generous. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.